see you still. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back from walking away for a minute now that I came back. Still tangled up, man. What the heck? Okay, so let's do a bit of this, and then maybe we'll try to finish up. Not finish up. We'll do a bit more of. I don't know.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps? Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way? Captain Rianne? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns. My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Faralupus, Emperor Leovic's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now please, go find him.
Okay. If I'm waiting for a dog. Hello, Chero. How do you do, pup? Following Chero? Alright. Oh, he beefed him, man. Doodle? No. Black hand. Oh, I got
What's
some news for
taking
you.
you so long? They should... Valen! No!
But he's pogging. He's little paws, man.
Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rianne sent you to protect my husband! You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farrell Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Counselor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him. A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband. I'll summon the town guard. They'll help me with my husband.
Have fun. Oh, my bad. Brimstone. I don't know how I am with my... I don't know how I am with my levels. I think we've really played this game once. We stopped playing right before Beyond Light. For Destiny. So I want to go around mid-October. Okay, it's inside. Gotcha. Look, I said I'd return when the next gen patch came out, and here I am.
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the counselors like I asked? Sophis is dead? Damn!
Dang.
Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was. I've torn this place apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed. I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Counselor Jirek's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that hidden compartment.
Keep on saying Ehrlich. Looks like a Ehrlich to me. Thank you. Have I read all the books in this game? I don't know, man. Ooh, Argonian style.
You said there was a hidden compartment under the nightstand? Let's see what it contains.
I know what to talk to you. I haven't realized the caretakers on the game chat. There we go.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... so, what did you find?
Word for, I can read
Let me
myself.
see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions. Good idea. We need to report in to Counselor Leviticus anyway. Let him know what we uncovered. If he has a qualified scribe, great. If not, I know someone. They helped me with those other documents. Let's go to Leowyn Castle and talk to Leviticus. I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the counselors. I'll see you at the castle.
Can I just add like a push talk button? It's so much easier. Controls. I'm gonna go with no. I want to be in cameraman. What are you doing? It's been defaulting to the sewer channel anyway, so. Listen, Soggy Joe. Keep an eye on it. I don't mind sitting in game chat, it's rather interesting. Just gonna trash him. Lillywin Castle. Oh, another doorway, thank you. I never mind, we're in a castle.
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find... That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Evely uncover any other information? It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Evely can head in and talk to the Councillor.
Alright, if you want to just celebrate.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We're perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus. It no longer exists, but it still causes us trouble.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Evely Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have... Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Faro Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this? Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list. Eivor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia. Very good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Councillor Eivor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin. Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Councillor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Faro Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right. I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Evely Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group. Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal? Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the
Fort
east
Blue
across
Blood.
the river. I'll meet you there.
Going over here? Yes, gotcha.
Pico, over here. Rock Grove begs for your aid.
We're okay. What are the challenges right now? Endeavors. 10 items sold, mine 5 veins of ward, 1 player in Croydale, no. 5 materials 5 times. We refine raw materials 5 times, consume 2 drinks. 30 world bosses. 40,000 damage of siege weapons, you're funny. 7 quests for Cropsford and Croydale. I gotta go do the Croydale stuff at some point. I'm gonna get to level 10, because I want to. Oh, okay, I see. Why does the Ezo Plus come up here? With seals. Oh, was to preview the building bubbles. Fantastic. Why'd you turn me into the pit? Tiny. The ways to get riding capacities. AKA, I'm gonna save all my endeavors ever and just spend them all on a new character whenever I get my new character. Gotcha. Do my new award in like 9 years. I should just be putting like a little award in now in terms of backpack upgrades. Definitely be worth it.
Look, Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rianne sent me. I need to see Councillor Abor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Councillor her meal.
Councillor Abor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councillor Abor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed. All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the Watchtower. Councillor Abor's safety is now in your hands. Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the Councillor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off. The Councillor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the Watchtower, and assigned a couple of Brigadines to guard her.
Okay. One sec, I'll be right back. Alright, my bad. I got food in the oven. I gotta check in minutes. Okay. Sorry, I'm dang peckish. Oh no! Cash for Layden.
Calling card.
Hey boy. Listen, I read enough video games.
And took them just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. Ebor's meal is still warm. What happened to the servant that delivered it?
Some berries. It's the berries.
We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Eibor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now. See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages? Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggests...
Are you a
that they
recurring
would
character? I
use
swear I've seen
war.
this character before in like one of the other
That's what
expansions.
the
Maybe
ambitions
Greymore
are.
or...
Damn it.
I will
With
never touch a
mercenaries in
Greymore,
the
so
dark
maybe
here,
Greymore?
Let's tell Commander Orton about Eibor.
I don't know. I swear I've seen this character before though. But it's just like a generic elf with a bow. I couldn't really tell you. Could it be somebody else? I don't know.
So, will Counselor Eibor be returning with you to Leowin? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order?
Sorry about that, man.
Murdered? Gods.
By
Keep
gods!
your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower. Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My brigadiers never left their post. Well, that explains some of it, but not all.
Like, I have this headset, but the cord keeps...
Since you're already
So
involved
it's...
in working for Captain
From my
Rian,
headset,
I want you to
it's at the
quietly
left
try
ear.
and find Talais.
Single cord down for a couple of like, maybe like 3 feet. Splits into a... From a single cord to a double cord, both male. So then I had to get a... Which are circle, like, they're like round cords. And then I have a, a female receiver cord. A double female receiver for like the hearing and the microphone. It splits into 2 flat cords, and that tangles up all the time. And by tangle up, I mean it turns in itself, like it does like spirals with the flat cords. And then again, like, this headset is so freaking tight. I've had it for
Your
years. Like,
sister
typically,
is fine.
I say this all the
This
time.
one is certain.
I always talk about the guy that
Then where could she be?
Dash dang headset.
She would never neglect her duties.
But
Probably found a dark.
before this headset, I haven't had a headset last more than like 8 months.
This one does that
So-
all the time.
They were always breaking. Now I've had this headset for the last 7 years. HyperX Cloud
Pleasant days,
2.
visitors. How
I'm
can
not gonna
this
lie,
one
like
assist?
it's quality. The quality of it, the build quality, is good. But otherwise, like, so freaking tight.
Ah, Talais. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Counselor Abel
I bought
stores them on
a
every
different
dish.
headset. I
told
bought
her
a
to go in the pantry, but you need the
Gosh,
key from the
what was
kitchen
it?
to unlock the
I
door.
bought a. I looked at my Amazon history actually. Rarest thing you can do on Amazon shopping. That's Android car. Amazon shopping. History? I bought a V Moda Boom Pro microphone with it, which makes it sound a bit flat, or so I've been like muffled a little bit. And then I got the Philips Audio SHP 9500. I'd prefer to have just like a desktop mic, but like they don't allow on the Xbox USB mics for some unknown reason. So I would have to run like like 3 different splitters and just adapters just to get it to work. I don't want to be covered in cords.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Talaze's job.
And do you see Talaze anywhere? No. Then start sweeping.
You must see me? Okay.
Another new face in the fort? First Counselor Eivor, now you and that cute wood elf. Look, I'd love to chat, but Talaze has wandered off and left me to handle her chores. She took the Counselor her meal and hasn't returned.
Why do you sound
Did you
plastered?
check the watchtower? Eivor's a little old, but maybe Talaze decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only
She doesn't mean you, buddy. You're right.
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip.
Dude, that cleaver is giant.
Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they
Not even a
are
cleaver.
already naturally
Or the hilt of his sword.
What is it that you need? That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation. The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Talaze mumbled something about how the counselor loves hot root flakes, grabbed the key and the tray of food and went off. This one hasn't seen her since.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk.
Dude, a 55-inch monitor? Who wants that?
So, what did we learn? Counselor Eivor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Talaze visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower. Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me you should always follow up on every clue, even the ones that seem insignificant. Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there.
What's the war mine mod today? Is longevity? I don't see a point in that mod, man. You have where mine sells less than from 20 to a half a minute. I just feel like it's not necessary. Unless you're using like specifically the weakness one, but like
Let's go around.
at that point, you shouldn't need more than 20 seconds to kill an enemy. In my opinion. But whatever. Sorry, I prefer to loot in first person.
Well?
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Is that? Damn it! They murdered Talaze too!
Thank you, Blackhead.
Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder? Oh no.
I just have one dude at the Dark Brotherhood factory, just repeatedly just making their hand and putting it on a piece of paper. Talk to me.
All right, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Therese down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her. Right. Very funny. Wait, you're serious? If you're part of this, if you've been trying to save your murdering friends... Ah! All right, we're going back to Leowyn. You can walk on your own, or I can drag your dead body behind me. Yeah, I've read that somewhere. But what about the calling cards? The Black Hand is definitely making a statement. Trying too hard to convince us that the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders. All right, I can see your point. That doesn't change the fact that the remaining counselors are still in danger. We need to warn Councilors Valeria and Vandacia. Right. Report to Commander Orton on your way out. Tell him what happened. Then go check on Councilors Valeria and Vandacia. I need to return to Leowyn and consult with Leviticus. But this? After you report to the Commander, make contact with Councilors Valeria and Vandacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her record.
What are you saying to me?
Vandacia works in the Gideon Courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me.
You've been speaking in tongues?
Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the counselors, Valeria and Vandacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake. Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. This time it happened right while we were talking. It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away. It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later. Let's get back to it.
Bye. Bye, Size Fire. But I don't know if we're doing what's it called tomorrow. The Pirates of the Caribbean update to Sea of Thieves. You're a guard.
Welcome to both of you.
Experience for it. You didn't see a thing.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant? That's... Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
I just saw something blue. Like, what am I seeing here? Sure. Why not? I'll go around. Because I was sprinting, that's why I was so slow. I was like, what's going on, man? It's not the same for this when you're in therapies. I gotta go flip my food. I'll literally just be a minute. Might be. Where are we at here? Warn the counselors? Which one's closer? Or this way first. I'll complete one. We'll do Flaria. Okay. I will go get the White Shrine. But it's still a Sky Shard. No? Just keep slurping, man. Rip Bog Dog. Waiting for the lockpick I do not need.
The mercenary. A few moments later, and you would have found an empty cave. Your timing really is impeccable. We've already packed up my records, and we're about to head out. But what news of the other counselors? Did your warnings reach them in time? All three of them? That's disheartening news. Well, I'll take my records to Leowen. Perhaps between the two of us, Counselor Leviticus and I can ascertain what past incident has returned to haunt us. Oh, just a lifetime of public service and bureaucracy. Mostly financial records, but also meeting notes, ledgers, those sorts of things. I oversaw budgets and finances, the collection of taxes, public works, and I kept immaculate records. That's good to hear. Emperor Leovic loved to hide things in coded documents. But what about Counselor Vandacia? Do we know if he's still safe in Gideon? Perfect. Remind him he's too old to play the hero, and I want to see him in Leywen Castle immediately, if not sooner. These Brigadines will make sure I get to the city safely. Me and my records, both. Godspeed, mercenary.
Bye. Nice hat. Bogdogs. Mind if I do? Just a crocodile, huh? Why are they red? Man, you can keep it. Alright, we're gonna go here now. It's fine. Then I'm gonna go check my food. We'll do like another hour of this probably. Before we do Evil Within, I think. Do I have any drinks on me? I don't. If we go to the bank, we can get that challenge done. Not really worried about it. Just down 2 brewskis. I found any? Potions are different. They're not drinks. Why is this copper? I don't know why that was copper. Unless that was for rings, maybe? It's for, okay, that's for rings. Gotcha, gotcha. Jewelry. Already been there. So freaking fast.
Crumble before the might of Mehrunes Dagon.
Bye. Oh, I mean extra, that's right. Okay. That's whatever. Did I overwrite our, It did. That's what I thought. That's why I use food. Gotcha. Look at all these chickens. Video. Oh, okay. Just looking, just looking. Don't mind me.
One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards, I assure you, you won't find either myself or Governor Keshu to be easy prey. Warn me. As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late. I received the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously, and we captured the assassin in the act. But what of my esteemed colleagues? Are they safe? Dead. All three of them. This is unimaginable. Pharaoh Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. But I thought he was just being melodramatic. Has Leviticus determined what this is about? Poor ambitions. Never heard of them. How could something I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? It's got to be a mistake. You must question the prisoner. Get him to confess and reveal the truth of this sordid affair. Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain, and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe out anyone who was part of the Imperial Elder Council. I'll head for Leyawiin afterward. I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council business was the cause of all this. Why the Dark Brotherhood would be interested in such menial affairs, I'm not sure. I'm completely baffled. As I said, I never heard the term. The Longhouse Emperors were enamored of...
Alright, you're good. I had to check my food. The assassin. I've got to bring it back.